Let's talk.
Nah, not for nothing, cause you look like Donovan Mitchell.
This nigga Stripes is crazy.
Yo, nigga.
This nigga is crazy.
No
This
cap,
nigga is
bruh.
crazy.
Hey, you the nigga that dropped 71, motherfucker.
This nigga, nigga.
You tell me about the cash, nigga. You tell me about
tell me.
about them locker rooms, nigga. My nigga Ice go
Bro,
coral.
oh no, shit. If you're going off what I know, I don't know.
Nah, but
I was.
I got Cavs
hooping 'em.
blood, so and Boston shit, but yeah.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. This nigga said put the clip with Donovan Mitchell. This nigga crazy. Shout out Wiz though.
Shout out my nigga Wiz. Stop playing.
Do you come from a musical background? Did anybody else in your family do music?
Probably on some hobby shit, maybe in the shower shit. I don't really know. I really don't know.
Bro, sit on some in the shower shit. Nah, that's crazy. So, do you remember your first rap?
Yeah, no bullshit. I burnt that shit on the CD. No bullshit.
You still got that shit? That's fire. So, what was some of like your first introductions to music in terms of like?
I was about to spit that shit, kid.
Oh, you was about to. Oh, I was about to say. I was about to be like, yo, nigga said.
Nah, no bullshit. I probably really could though. Nah, I'm really thinking. It was a Lil Wayne hit 'em up beat.
Shout out Carter 2. Carter 2.
It was probably like, I was 11. Recorded that shit on Audacity.
So you was engineering yourself back then?
My nigga Mario had a computer. Because we used to always record our voice on that shit, speed it up, slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
On some Alvin and Chipmunk shit, trying to be funny. And I was like, yo, we could put a beat on this shit. We downloaded some shit off LimeWire. Or
Shout out
Frostwire, one of
LimeWire.
them. Put that shit in there first. We ain't even click the tempo, nothing. We just slid that bitch in there, started rapping on it. But I can't even remember the rap. Wait, if I heard Lil Wayne hit 'em up beat the instrumental, I would probably spit that whole verse right now. Cause I had my man's was on his second, and I wrote his verse too.
So you was writing, recording.
At 11, tweaking at my nigga Mario crib. The first nigga to put an actual beat in that shit and actually try to rap. Like, but we was rapping on that shit every day, but not to a beat.
Nah, cause that's crazy. Cause my next question was, did you always want to engineer and produce yourself, or was it something you like learned over time?
I just been always doing that shit at the same time, like literally since that. That's the same way I've been doing it.
That's kind of dope.
No bullshit.
No bullshit. That's dope. A lot of like that's dope as a
then I
creative.
started trying to make the beats, like you feel me, around like 12, 13.
Sheesh. Who are some producer influences? This nigga Wiz is crazy.
It'll probably be songs, like at the time, like the times for real, like
Yeah, you talking around like Carter 2 time? Cause that shit was,
I don't know. I feel like I'm just not as consistent as a producer like that. Like I be just making beats for me. Like it ain't too many niggas I can say that actually got a beat for me. I got like 1,000 beats I made.
Sheesh.
No bullshit.
Nigga said 1,000 beats.
Like recently, like I just made some crazy shit. I just made some crazy shit last night. No bullshit. I don't know if I ever.
So does the beat?
I spaz on that shit.
So does the beat come first usually when you're like say in your creative zone type shit? Like, is it like you say it's like the beat comes to you first, or is it the lyrics?
Like, I don't play no instrument. You talking about when I'm in my creative? What you saying?
Yeah, like when you're making the music, like does the beat come first? Like does it happen like you'll hear a beat and you'll start getting crazy, or do you already kind of have some melodies just on your mind type shit?
It be all that. It just depends on how I catch it. That's why like I got the home studio, so like, and I got hella like, just like I'll hit voice notes in a second and just like mumble some shit, or just so I can remember some shit, and I'll be like sample based on, so like now like for the last year, I've been like rapping on only shit I produce.
Or
making music to only shit I produce type shit. So I've been pushing myself more like as far as production. And yeah, so I feel like I'll be like leaning on the production a little bit more, like just because I want to make something so fire that like when I put that shit in there, I forget that I even made that shit. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where I'm so it's so fire. I'm in a whole nother zone than when I created the beat type shit.
So if you're not like producing or like engineering yourself, what are some things you look for in engineers that you think like, all right, where it makes like a good engineer or helps build that just chemistry to be able to just like knock shit out, no bullshit?
I mean, you gotta understand, bro. I'm self-recording.
Mm-hmm.
Day one, nigga. Like, so like, I have to go into a studio with an engineer already like knowing that I'm like going in there with an engineer. So like, if I go in there as an artist on some shit like trying to still be as in control as I am when I record myself, that would be retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I've done that. Like, I bump heads with engineers, like, cause I don't do that. Like, I've only done that a few times, and then like the way that I normally work with engineers, like I'm even if I am going to a session and record, like I come there with something already for this nigga to mix. So the first thing we're doing when I get in there is I'm sitting down, rolling and kicking it. Like he's uploading files and mixing. Like that's like a guaranteed first hour of my sessions. Like at least. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
just like getting him acclimated with mixing your like with the raw vocal.
yeah, just knowing like just to see what's cause like if I'm in there vibing, I'm smoking, we catching the vibe, and then he's actually seeing my comfort level and understanding, and like me even being able to communicate like what he's doing. Like they're first of all they're thrown off by that. Like definitely if you're going to like these LA studios like or New York or some shit, like they're not really used to. Like I think now they are more though. Like they're starting to get more used to like artists being like knowledgeable like in the studio, but like me actually like mixing some shit with them that I already did. That's like pretty much like, oh, these vocal stems are like already set up to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing in no trash where you have to really even do anything. Like my shit already have the auto tune on it. You don't even have to mill it down my shit, to be honest. Like you don't have to do shit. I'm just here to really see if the nigga can mix.
Word. And then just a callback to a question you actually said a little earlier. You said like instruments. Did you like play any instruments growing up or?
No.
For real?
Mm-mm. I'm still
That's
simple
crazy.
bass. Delete that. You be stealing.
So what is
But
your?
not for real though. I don't even want to say that because it just sucked because like, I play some shit you wouldn't even know. But like I'll tell you the simple, it'll fuck you up. Like, but you know, I feel like I'm fluent on the piano. Like when I sit down and I like just do some shit on the keys, like I be actually doing shit. Like
Bro said fluent on the piano, bro.
Like
You play the piano
like
though?
I'm talking about like why the fuck did I just say fluent? That was a worse word to use. Like
that's accurate.
I have like a natural instinct on the piano. That's like that nigga like I can flow on that bitch to a point where it feels like I can actually play chords because it naturally. Even like me, I still can't tell you what like if I hear some shit tell you what key it is, but I can set my auto tune in that key. Like I learned everything from a fucking computer. Like I use Native Instrument Machine. That's my instrument type shit. Like and whatever dog to be honest, but my bass is like Ableton just because it's just like savvy with the production and recording and me using it's a good link with Native Instrument Machine. And those are just like all computer shit. Like I'm just boom, boom, boom. And like from that I learn chords and keys and notes and shit because I'm producing and I'm using like auto tune and shit like that. So it's like nigga, eventually you're gonna have to be like get on your Googles at least to be like, what the fuck chord is this, nigga? What key? Like, what am I doing? I've been doing that since I was like 11. Like, you feel me? Trying to just be Lil Wayne and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I have like nigga, the computer is my instrument. Like,
that's fire.
It's crazy, but like I do want to play the piano. I feel like if I just sit down and play the piano for like 6 months, like I'll be able to play like a Alicia Keys song or something.
Yeah. 6 months. I mean, 6 months, nigga. That's
there's something, nigga.
Like you said, you get on that Google and you chilling. But now further into the creative process though, like what is it like in terms of videos? How do you think visually sometimes like as the song? I know because like for myself, as I finish certain songs, I can start imagining like the visual component to it, dude. Like, do you ever think of that?
I'm always thinking about visuals, bro.
All right.
Like, I'm never not. Like, visually is like it's everything. Like, I see this shit first. Like, I see this shit, I feel this shit first. Like,
Are
You
there
know what I'm
like
saying?
cliches you try to avoid? You know what I'm saying, in your videos?
I mean, it all depends on how you going about it. Like, I've shot videos that I've completely had control to be able to direct, like me being like just a creative nigga and being able to get like one of my mans and we actually made dope shit. And then like I've been in situations where I've like took curations and like took parts out of them that I didn't fuck with and shit like that and just kind of like modify it to the best way I can. That's appropriate and then like go about it like that. But I never like took like I mean through the label shit like I've done like some videos that were never released that were like heavily curated. They just didn't really meet the lines, like the guidelines, pretty much the standards of just like. It just wasn't that fire to be honest.
To
But it
you?
was fire as fuck. We spent the bag on them shits. Sorry guys.
So to the standard of yourself, like you just didn't feel as though it
I mean, I
was.
feel like one of them shits was just heat, but it
Alright.
wasn't the focus though. Like one of them was just heat. Like only one though. Only one I just feel like could have just went, but it was just like I feel like the main song that we were doing at that time, that was like the way that video came across. It was just like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then there was like two other videos, like one that's fire as fuck, and then one that's a song that's like a banger, and the video is like decent, but it just didn't cut it. It just didn't cut it. You know?
No, I feel it. Sometimes it just doesn't.
Yeah, just
It's a
bad.
feeling. You're like, yeah, nah, this shit's a dub. Like, I don't care. But nah, what's some? Do you have any like film influences, like directors that you fuck with, or just movies that you know, play in the studio? Like,
Yeah, like anything like that I fuck with is probably just like right now, it's like always a bit like right now I'm watching just straight Naruto. I'm tweaking on Shippuden. Like I'm tweaking. I don't know why. Like I just feel like I just never understood this shit like this. But on some like movie shit, I'm always like looking for whatever like vintage movie used to actually have like real costumes and like real stunts and shit and like real like you know like the old Ninja Turtle movies or some real shit where they used to really have the costumes that's like not like CGI, like all the CGI.
Have you
shit,
seen
like,
the auction? They're up for auction now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That shit
Like,
is
bro,
fire.
like the little spot I be going to got like this dark mall, like the full body dark mall with the fucking shits and everything. I'm like, yo, I want to buy that shit so bad. He said like 500. I'm thinking about it. So the dark mall in the crib, but like
That shit's
anything,
crazy.
but anything that's like, you know, like just that old shit when they really used to be have to spend a budget on a movie and like actually create these costumes. Like we were just looking at other day, like, oh, this Batman shoe was like fucking a Jordan 6. You know what I'm saying? Like when they really had to do that, it wasn't CGI, nigga. Like you really had to like figure out how to make this shit look fire. Like if you go through all the just Batmans, I was binging on the Batmans probably like last month, a couple months ago, and like just watching the difference in them shits. The ones that niggas be talking mad shit about, those 90s ones with Jim Carrey in it, the Riddler and
The
shit.
Val Kilmer, I think
Bro,
that was.
that shit's fire as fuck when you just watch it, bro. Put it on mute or some shit. Like that shit hard as fuck. Like it's like some ice shit. Like he fighting like some ice. Oh yeah, this nigga like
The visual component, because it wasn't CGI.
It wasn't
it was
CGI
real.
shit. Niggas
Yeah,
really
you're
had to
looking at
get
a real
crazy and build a whole theme and like costumes and shit. Like that shit's hard as fuck. So just I mean just on without seeing that shit, just whatever.
You feel like that philosophy could translate into music videos? Like a lot of people, like a lot of, at least like once again, a lot of this shit is my opinion.
Yeah,
you
nah,
feel
it's
me?
easy. Niggas is dressing up going crazy, bro. Look at my nigga Tizo touchdown.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that nigga's literally like, bro. No funny shit. Like I've been hip to bro for a little minute.
Shout
like,
out Freddie
I ain't gonna
Flipstone.
cap.
Shout
Like,
out
I be tapped in
Flipstone.
a little bit. I be a SoundCloud nigga, you know. I come from that type of time. That was cool to us. But like that nigga's hard. Like that nigga. Like once niggas got a glimpse of him, it was crazy because his wave, right now where he's at is heavy. I don't want to get too into Tizo shit because I mean we on some Boston shit for real. Like I can, but his wave's crazy. Like but he was just doing straight costumes. Like on his early shit when he's doing a little thug shit with the mascots and just all that shit in front of the garage, just setting up a tripod and tweaking. Like, nigga, I would watch that shit and put everybody on, and niggas would be fucking with that shit, bro. And I'm just like, I would just watch this nigga because his costumes. And when the nigga threw the nails in the head, he knew it was over with the motherfucking football shoulder pads. Like, bro, that nigga can literally say blah 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 blah, nigga, and just step the fuck out, and it just looks iconic as fuck. Like, you feel me? So
Facts.
that nigga's just. He's heavy on that.
Nigga be demanding attention for sure.
It don't have to. That's just teaser. You heard?
Nah, that's crazy. So, first of all, Dora Lee, the album, man. Some shit on there, bro. First, the cover art. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've asked you about it before, but the cover art, bro, where I thought it was the conquistador art, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? What was it exactly? Like,
bro, I couldn't even tell you. Like, it's like it was just like already a picture type. You know how I go, but like somebody had made some shit. That's actually a physical picture though. Like, the actual real thing before it's posted. My head on there, but that body work is all like somebody putting like all these different like kind of like real aspects into perspective and like making it like look like some shit. But I know that that like the thing on my head is a crown, some African crown. I believe I did find that out. Someone told me that down the line, like, and sent me some pictures, and was like, yeah, this is like an African crown.
Word. So you say, soldier to soldier, no limit. Like, I'm from the NOLA. You feel me? That it's no limited cash money, man. Which one?
Oh, you talking about niggas that's just like in the jacks going crazy, bringing millions with Billies parked everywhere. Nigga, what you mean? Which one? Like, that's like nigga, for real though. Like, there ain't no which one. That's one thing. Like, that's one thing. Like, that's New Orleans. Like, you can never put cash money or like no limit against each other, and I feel like they knew that too. Even though I can't say, no limit I ain't gonna say started, but they was doing that shit first. They was doing it in a certain type of way that made Baby be like, man, nigga, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's supposed to be.
Nah,
and that's bringing money in that bitch though. Like, that's talking about bringing money in that bitch to the point where it's like, nigga, we gonna have these Bentleys in the jacks. Like, we gonna have this shit going like that to the point where like everybody around here is from around here. Like, and everybody I'm putting on is from around here. And then it's like, can you really do that? Nigga, the label's doing one. Then it's like, however they get it, once it pop, you got 10 of them shits. Like, I'm talking about platinum records all over this bitch, and then like straight out from where you come from, like, nobody can come over here. What the fuck you mean?
And they own the music.
Yeah, like, yeah, of course you gonna let them niggas own the music, because how do you deal with niggas like that? They don't even ever have to leave New Orleans. Like, but they got niggas that's going platinum over that bitch, like right there in the jacks, and they got it under control. It's like, that's the motto. Like, niggas don't get it. Like,
facts. Not building that equity. You know what I'm
saying? It's
the
money, nigga. Like, it ain't to act like you got the money, nigga. Ain't no fucking Billy's, Raris, nigga. Fucking McLarens everywhere out this bitch. Like, nigga, it's really to like demand the money, like, so that shit really a thing.
Yeah, you talk about how we've spoken about how it's important.
I ain't saying niggas ain't got paper, cause we all touch a little bread. Don't play. You all touch a little bread. You know.
Bro. So, back to the no limit conversation. Was Silk the Shocker actually trash? Was he really trash, or was it just?
Stop playing my nigga Silk, man. I had him on the Xbox too.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, stop playing. I don't really. That nigga used to be spitting so crazy. I don't really remember his lyrics all the way, but I fuck with my nigga Silk the Shocker, bro. He's snoozing.
What's your favorite song from Dora Lee? Like, if someone that didn't know, like, you feel me, like someone that was just, you know what I'm saying, going through YouTube, just a casual person that didn't, you know what I'm saying, know you, if you had to point them to a song and say, like, yeah, nah, tap in.
I mean, the song I've been getting the most views is Last Check.
Last Check.
You know what I'm saying? But my favorite song, I don't know. That shit all feel like one song to me. It's only 30 minutes. Like, if you play that shit all together, like, I try to make it something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to make it something, like, but yeah, that shit all one big ass song to me. That shit quick. That shit.
Niggas said one big ass song. Talk about Last Check, man. You know what I'm saying? What was the process behind it, dog?
Sit down and shit catch a wave like every day. Like, whenever I sit down on that shit, Last check was yeah, I made that shit in quarantine. Actually, now I think about it. Yeah.
How was quarantine? How was Stripes in quarantine?
No. Next question.
Let's go. Yeah, but
I actually got to. No, let me stop. Next.
Oh shit. Yeah. Nah, that was definitely a wild time. That was a wild time. Oh yeah, dish detergent. Doing the dirty way. What's up with that? Yo, that shit was so crazy, bro.
I said this detergent.
What's the
This detergent clean them up with the K?
That shit
Doing
was,
the dirty way?
bro, that shit was hard, bro.
Felix, bro.
No bullshit. Like that line specifically, I remember that shit used to just be on repeat in the whip. I was like, dog.
I was trying to mix that shit louder. I mixed that hella shit basically. John did like half of it. And then I just like went in on the other half one day. I just downloaded all this shit, like Ozone shit. I had like 30-day free trial, so I know how to do that shit in 30 days. I just tweaked out. I did a good job, no funny shit, but I feel like when I had converted it, it went down like 2 decibels. And then like when I uploaded it on the thing, it like knocked it down extra decibels for the platforms. So that shit's mad low, to be honest. It's like not at the right volume level.
Have you heard
that's
of
like my only thing?
Have you heard of like they call it like the loudness? I don't know if it's still a thing, but at one point it was something called like the loudness wars. And it was like they were mixing shit. I don't know. The point was just to be as loud as possible.
Yeah, that's just niggas tweaking out. That's like some song class. I remember niggas was just spam and just tweak out how they shit beamed out, like peaking, like if it ain't red, it's dead type shit.
That's crazy. Just clipping it all over the place.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, so last consensus on it. So Silk the Shocker wasn't whack. It was just a prisoner of the moment. It was a prisoner of the moment. It was just of the moment. It was Silk. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying of the moment. Just was it true?
Huh? What?
Was it true that he was whack, or was it just a prisoner of the moment, kind of the concept?
Man, that nigga's a millionaire, bro. That nigga could hire that nigga whack. Who said he was whack? I bet that nigga got a platinum plaque over that nigga. So it's tough if a nigga that's whack got a platinum plaque type shit. It's tough if you rapping and you think a nigga whack and he got a platinum plaque, then like respectfully, what are you?
There it is.
Like.
But so, speaking of the moment, as musicians, I feel like that's what we try to capture a lot of the times. You feel me? So, like, how important do you think it is to stay present? You feel me?
Shit, being present is the only thing. Like, what the fuck else? You ever been to the past or the future?
I mean, you asking me? Cause hell, I don't know. I don't got that capability. Listen, people be sensitive about that.
Nah, but
yeah, that astral
projection. Yeah, nigga, being present is the only, you said being present, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, being present is the only thing, bro. Like if you obviously we be everywhere, like in our head type shit. You know how that shit is.
You feel
me?
But
like you gotta shake that shit off and do what you gotta do today. Like every day. Nigga, even if you moving off autopilot on some however you moving, but nigga. If you ain't making it happen right now, then it's like what we doing. It's what we doing, not what we did, or what we trying to do. You know?
All right. So if that's the case, then how damaging do you think it is to have like, especially I feel like in the music space, right? The concept of like perception is reality. You feel me? So like, you know what I'm saying?
Perception is reality?
Yeah, that's like a big theme that I feel like has been being pushed to the forefront. You feel me?
That whatever you perceive is the truth type shit. Like is the reality
exactly. So just
like the only thing is with you.
Yeah, like sometimes I feel like as opposed to like selling people on the talent, which obviously is an industry, you can't do that all the time. But like as opposed to the talent or the actual music being the forefront, it'll be like the presentation, so that the public will perceive them a certain way. So like, I was just asking like, do you feel like that shit's like damaging in a way to just like people? You know what I'm saying? Fuck the music shit.
It sound like a lie, so shit. I guess you know. I mean, but it's just like it's what's being fed. You're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's being fed. It's the lifestyle. It's America, right? Like that's pretty much what's being fed out this bitch. What you see is like the only thing type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, eventually it's just gonna call for a wake up call. You know, we just human beings that go up and down. If we go in there, like I just feel like that's the best way I can.
You think travel is important? Seeing different
Experience
cultures and
100%. That's everything. Like, how much experience can you collect, nigga? Like, for real. That's everything. Like, fuck what you can say and present and like try to capture and make it look like motherfucker. Like, nigga, what have you done? What have you seen? Who are you? Like, who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you at? Like, what's going on? Like, what shoulders have you rubbed? Like, nigga, where have your feet stepped? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even really a flex. That shit cheap as fuck if you really can, like, get on schedule and get on time and move around for real. Like, even just around where niggas stay, like, you can move around where you live. It's all a mind thing for real. But, like, yeah, nigga, experience is everything. Travel and different languages and shit, like you were saying, yeah. For sure.
Are there any trips you've taken that you felt have like broadened your horizon in terms of like, damn, you know, how we think over here isn't.
You talking about like trips, or you talking about some shrooms and shit? No, I'm talking.
I mean, it's you know like it's.
I'm like, bro, it's a different.
It is. Like, I was saying more so in terms of traveling and like interacting with different.
Every time I travel, anywhere I go, anywhere I haven't been, like I'm completely submerged in it. Like I'm obviously in control and do what I got to do if I'm going somewhere to do something, you know what I'm saying? But if not, like, I'm still submerged in it. Like,
yeah, and then you said nigga was speaking about shrooms. My next question: this
nigga
Stripes got good memory. This nigga's good, but nah.
Oh, that's how you try to do your transition.
Nah.
Like asking me about travel, then try to. I mean,
no, that's the thing. Nah, that was just that shit was just luck. Yeah, that shit just. I was like, damn.
That's kind of a thing.
That's crazy. But nah, so, like, yeah, what do you think are some misconceptions about psychedelics in terms of, like, I don't know, just how they're used, the effect they have on people?
Misconceptions? Like what people don't understand?
Yeah. Like, context that you should...
The regular shit, bro. You know, my nigga. People just hate what they don't understand. I ain't even gonna... Like, that's anything, though. That's not even just some psychedelic shit. Like, but a common misconception on some psychedelic shit, like, oh, the healing portion. I feel like I could say that. That's fair game to say.
Man, talk
I feel
about
like people don't understand that. Like, what reality, like, do you live in to even, like, resonate with your own pain? I feel like I might be getting too deep.
Nah, that was cold.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I've experienced things with psychedelics that, like, made me, like, be able to look at all this shit and be like, and laugh. You know what I'm saying? And heal. Like, you know, I got a high tolerance, so just, you know, from healing and shit. So I guess I could say that off the psychedelics.
So you feel people underestimate the actual healing properties as opposed to just like the... Yeah. No, that's fair, because I feel like people will definitely get too locked in on like the whatever, the visual aspect.
People be trying to fuck off psychedelics, like off psychs, off shrooms, like count me the fuck out.
Yeah, nah, that's
please.
No.
We crazy. Like, I be too, like, 10 grams. Talking about, what, DMT, LSD, whatever, like, yeah, right. I be gone.
That's correct. What does consciousness mean to you, man?
Consciousness?
Yes, sir.
Being present, right?
It's not a nigga. It's a you feel me? I don't
like you're conscious. Like that's like about like that's. I don't know, bro. Like to be honest, cause like I be getting mixed up with conscious and subconscious. Even though I do know the difference in between the two, but like not even getting mixed up, I do know the difference in between the two. I know the consciousness is your main mind, right? And then like the subconscious, like it's basically the back of your mind, like your back thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically like your engine to your consciousness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like. consciousness is basically what you have to get control of. I feel like if you don't get control of your own consciousness, meaning like just control of your own mind, like be able to hear your voice in your head type shit, like be assertive to yourself, like mentally, like not even in a negative way at all, or even like how you may even think I'm saying it.
No, because that's discipline in a way to understand that you think and feel things, but to also understand that there's like, at least for myself, that these thoughts and emotions aren't necessarily permanent. You know, these are
you just got like we were saying the other day, like the universe don't listen to that weak shit. Like it only take demands. Like you gotta first it start in your mind. The only thing that is your mind. Like it's like, what are you doing? Oh, you doing that. That is what you're doing. Whether you wanna say I'm trying, or man, niggas is about to, or nah, you're doing exactly that. Like niggas can look dead at you and tell that. No matter who you are, you can look dead at me and tell that. You feel me?
Nah, that's real. And then, shit, man, really the last thing I wanted to ask you is just, what do you think the importance of just like, because there's a lot of duality in your music, right? You feel me? And what do you think is just the importance of understanding that duality, that there's like a necessity for both, for the dark and for the like light, happy times in life, you feel me?
You know how that shit go, like, you don't understand, you don't even understand the concept of, like, happiness technically without, like, knowing that it's, like, it could be worse. Or if you've been through worse. Or you might not be able to get through a hard time, like, knowing that you've been through better. Like, you feel me? Like, I can overcome this. I've been through better shit, like, some shit I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real though. It's one of those type of things. Like, you need both. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless. Fuck what you think. Can't dodge this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep the Most High first. Keep Allah first. You know. That's it.
Man, what's the word? When we getting some music, something, nigga, something, man. What's the word, dog? Cause man,
like I said, I've been rapping on my shit.
Yeah.
And singing on my shit. I'm feeling real good about some songs I got.
So it's gonna be what, some singles? We talking about some singles maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, probably some single shit for real. Like I feel like everybody thinking about bodies of work. I got shit like I was just like, even nigga I was showing you the other day, nigga, I got shit.
Yeah.
I probably got shit. I probably got more shit I can drop like, nigga, for days, nigga. But like I said, I got a few songs that I'm fucking with right now, so it's time to get it back. Like I said, it's like been like what, 2 years, maybe even a little more since COVID. Like I ain't been out here, I ain't been doing this shit for real. I've been producing, I've been staying active, I've been making music for me, like making sure this shit is still a thing. Like it's still my yo, like don't play, like. But like I'm not about to be out here like acting like I'm trying to. I don't try it, nigga. Like it's not no trying. It's like you either doing it or you don't, or you not, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like hiatus that I've been on is definitely a hiatus, motherfucker. Like not doing it. What you mean? Like literally getting my mind right, getting my body right, like like for real, like this shit's forever. Like. You know what I'm saying? Long after me. Like, that's the spirit that I have. Like, long after this flesh you see. So, like, that was very important for me to, like, get here. Music is still a thing. Definitely the gift from the Most High that I definitely have to put into work like I want to. And I want people to enjoy it as well. So, I feel like now is the best space I've been in as far as music goes because it's, like, only based off me. Like, as far as what I've been doing. Like, I ain't really going to say really based off me what I'm creating, but you know, like the perspective of self, like trying to make sure is this what I'm supposed to do? Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to do for me? And it's the thing I'm supposed to do. It's definitely that, for sure.
Damn, I feel like a Stripes show would be crazy. Like, you be going crazy on stage?
Niggas think I'm mean as hell. You talking about like a performance?
Yeah, performance.
I thought you talking about like a fucking TV.
Oh
show.
no, that's shit.
I'd be like Hell's Kitchen, nigga.
Nah, that you know, anything's possible. You feel me? Anything's possible. This nigga, we going
a show.
We gonna bring back Bar
I really
Rescue.
be doing shows like I want to do a show at like the MFA type shit, or like Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Like, you know how she got that like garden?
Mm-hmm. That'd be
Like
crazy.
some shit that you just gotta watch. Like when niggas was bringing shit, like I feel like that ballerina shit played out, like some acrobatic shit. Like you don't gotta be going crazy like these niggas be going at like TD and flying through the fucking stadiums and standing on some crazy shit. Niggas be wilding. Like you can kind of like, you know, fuck around and do some shit just like a show. But like talking about like having niggas raging, tweaking out, jumping everywhere and shit.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like that. Yeah, despite the yeah, no, don't listen, man. Stripes, man, don't. Yeah,
niggas got some shit like that. That nigga Wiz got some shit like that.
well, nah, Wiz definitely got some shit like that. Wiz got
And
that.
a couple of niggas. My nigga Northside Steph got some shit. But Northside, yo, I
Yeah, give the shout outs. Shout out.
Yeah,
Nah, get on your
I
shout
gotta
out.
bring
Get on your shout out.
Cause I only only some niggas I'm really, you know, cause like this scene is like it's just mass as a whole is kind of weird. I guess everybody can collectively agree. We can get into that, like.
That's
You
it.
know?
But that's the perfect synopsis.
But like,
you feel me?
But like on some shout out shit, my nigga Northside go crazy. Niggas don't even know what that is. Northside Steph. My nigga Wiz. Damn, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Like, it's a lot of people making music but I don't listen to that shit. It sound like some other, like even people that's kind of good. Like, nah, let me not even start. I'm gonna just say that for another day. But my nigga Bricks, I feel like Bricks might be one of the hardest niggas in the city. Like rap wise, that nigga be producing his own shit. King Bricks.
He's
That nigga
cold.
produced
I ain't
that
know
track
he
with him and
producing some
Styles
shit.
P.
What?
On Dogs.
All right, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo,
that's
on
crazy.
Dogs.
That's
That nigga
crazy.
made that
All right.
beat. That nigga.
Okay, nah, that's a.
my young
that's
niggas,
crazy.
Yo, my young
That's
niggas
crazy.
like that, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Like,
That's crazy. That's
ain't-
hard.
like that's what I'm saying. It's probably because I know him personally. I'm not being biased because like no bullshit. I feel like for the city, wise he go. I mean, obviously then you know the street shit. There be a lot of politics in this shit. I don't even want to even get into it. Like, but who else? Just rap wise, I don't know. Then it's a lot of niggas doing a lot of shit, bro. There's a couple other niggas I fuck with though. I just don't know their names. No bullshit.
Be like that.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I wanna make sure that shit. You know what I mean? Make sure niggas get some light too.
Man. Stripes, man. You got it, dog. You already know, bro.
You know the vibes, man.
You got it, bro. Niggas is just happy to, you know what I'm
You know
saying,
the
see
vibes,
you. This
my
nigga
nigga.
Stripes, man, this nigga will be, if you can check social media, you'll see him. You gotta read. You won't see him, but you gotta read and imagine his voice. Now that y'all heard him, you just gotta imagine him then saying the shit you saying in the comments.
This probably really like the first interview I did type shit.
Oh, damn.
On some real shit, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you might, nah, technically no then, because you my mans, bro. Let's not act like we ain't kicking it, like, nigga. So it's
Bro,
like,
yeah.
nigga, I did probably one other shit when I was younger, type shit with my other mans.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, man.
wanna do some more. Definitely for some city shit, 'cause I feel like I got something to say. Just a perspective that like is necessary. Like, nigga, you talking about some cash money, no limit shit. Like, where the bread at? Like, not that imaginary shit either. Not that shit that's just like short. Like, that shit that's like, niggas ain't scared to have this much bread. Like, and then that's when the city gonna shake about this music shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real, this shit's tiny. Like, nigga, you can get 5 people, bro, that you can guarantee, my nigga, that can return $1 million, my nigga. You'll get a budget. But, you know.
There it is. Nigga just said $1 million worth of game right there. He just told you. There it is. Stripes.
Who gonna trust it?
Stripes, thank you, bro. No bullshit. My
My
dog.
nigga forever.
My nigga Stripes. This nigga, see? There you go, man.
That's what my
Shit.
nigga really wanted for real. My nigga was like, yeah,
That's
he had it
it.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There it is, bro.
can't say I ain't do it. That nigga try you. I feel like you try to trap me, man.
Niggas ain't shit, bro.
That kid was like, you knew I didn't know what the fuck I was about to do.
Bro, it's bro said I see you at the radio. Do you do interviews?
This nigga said no.
No, you said was
I
I
was like,
doing
bro,
an
I
interview?
thought, like, I was like, cause nigga, I opened your shit recently and you was rapping at the mic, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
nigga, this whole time, for some reason, I thought you did interviews. I didn't realize you was rapping. You was like, oh yeah, nah, it's rap. So I completely erased the fact that I was like, oh, this nigga, for some reason, I don't know why I thought this nigga did interviews, so I just forgot, like, in that exact moment. And so, nigga, you lured me into this, my nigga.
This nigga, hey, man, listen.
Nigga just tricked me, my nigga.
We got stripes, man.
But I'm glad, my niggas, like, once I read, you know what I mean? Once I knew how my nigga was coming, I was like, all right. I don't even got, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We might have to, you know what I'm saying, get a little thing together, but.
Nah, man. No sensationalist journalism. We don't need it. Straight up.
So I didn't plan this, my nigga. This is Miles' fault. No cap.
Oh, man.
I don't even know what's on my camera for real. And I got a piss.